Last year, I was hired by Paramount to do a movie based on a Nickelodeon IP called Henry Danger. And they wanted to do a straight up superhero movie version of it where it was on par with any superhero movie. They wanted it to look and feel and sound like an elevated Marvel or DC movie. And one of the worlds that he goes into is an animated world. And it's kind of part of the fun of the movie that it's all these different sort of insane worlds. And it all makes sense when you see the movie, but he basically jumps into a cartoon world. And then JL connected me with these two guys. And I loved their work and I loved everything that they were doing. So I took them to Paramount and, a little bit of back and forth because they wanted to know who these guys were. But it turns out that these guys had done stuff for Nickelodeon already. It was just kind of this fortuitous kind of situation. They had already done stuff for Nickelodeon. They were already a known entity. So it all worked out perfectly. And so they were hired and we are now working together. And this all started last year because of you, JL. Here, I've got these guys and these guys are all doing the movie with me. So thank you, JL.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, JL.
Well, here's what's interesting. So this is the Henry Danger thing. It turns out that these guys, so when like, again, this is one of those weird things. When Henry Danger, the TV series ended, there were some talks about doing a spin-off cartoon where Henry Danger left off. The character goes to the city called Dystopia, which is frankly part of the movie. But the cartoon was basically following Henry in Dystopia. These guys started to put it together, and they actually have a poster in their office of Henry, of Henry Hart, the character the movie that I was making in Dystopia. And I didn't believe him. And I remember on our first call, you brought the poster over.
Yeah,
and you showed it.
Yeah, it was hilarious because I remember you were like, okay, I'm going to explain to you what Henry Danger is. So this one, we're like, you don't have to. We already worked on some development before.
With the writers of the movie, John was over here, also knew about it. He's from Nickelodeon and also knew it. Like, I was like, how did we?
It just so
John, I'm not saying anything that I'm not supposed to be saying, right? Because all right, good. Like, John right now is like, dear Nickelodeon, Joe's revealing too much shit. Yeah.
Just throw a cell phone at the stage or something, and we'll know to cut
throw
it
like
out.
an orange blimp at me, and or green slime. Yeah. Green slime made to shut me up if I say anything.
For the record, I didn't say anything.
Yes.
It's me.
No one's saying nothing in here.